Have you ever felt like life is against you? Like every corner you turn, something goes wrong, whether it's work stress, personal struggles, or just the weight of the world on your shoulders. It's easy to feel overwhelmed and defeated. But what if the key to navigating through these turbulent moments lies within you? What if, in the face of adversity, there's a secret power you can tap into? A power that can not only change how you experience life but transform every challenge into an opportunity. In today's video, we're diving deep into the secret power of positivity. We'll explore how shifting your mindset can completely change the way you perceive life's difficulties and how you can apply this power to transform any situation, no matter how negative it may seem. Stay with us as we uncover how to embrace positivity in the most trying times and harness it for personal growth and success. The Bombs. Part 1. The Dark Tunnel. Facing the Hardships. We all face struggles. In fact, it's often said that the road to success is never a straight line. But what separates those who push through from those who remain stuck is their approach. The difference is often a mindset, the belief that no matter how dark the tunnel, there is always light at the end. Imagine a person. Let's call her Sarah. Sarah has always been a hard worker, determined to succeed. But life, as it often does, threw a series of challenges her way. First, her mother became ill. Then her job demanded more than she could handle. Soon, Sarah found herself buried under the weight of responsibilities. Her energy drained and her spirit dampened. Days seemed to blur together, and she couldn't escape the heavy feeling of helplessness. One day, as Sarah sat by her mother's bedside, her thoughts were interrupted by a conversation with a nurse. The nurse shared a simple but powerful message. No matter how dark the days may seem, remember, your perspective shapes your reality. Change your mindset and you'll change your world. At first, Sarah dismissed it. It's easy to talk about positivity when your life isn't falling apart, she thought. But the seed was planted. Could it be true? Could shifting her mindset help her deal with the immense pressure she was feeling? That night, Sarah lay awake, wrestling with the idea. And that was when the first glimmer of hope entered her mind. Part 2. The first steps. Shifting your focus. The concept of positivity isn't just about thinking happy thoughts. It's about shifting your focus. It's about choosing where to direct your energy, even when life seems to have a mind of its own. Sarah started small. Every morning, instead of focusing on the overwhelming tasks ahead, she started by practicing gratitude. She made a list of 3 things she was thankful for: the love of her family, the strength to keep going, and the quiet moments she had with her mother. At first, it felt forced. It felt almost ridiculous to find gratitude in a life that seemed like a never-ending cycle of hardships. But Sarah pressed on because she remembered that every small step was a victory. Slowly, things began to shift. Instead of seeing only the weight of her responsibilities, she started noticing moments of beauty. The laughter of a friend, the warmth of a hug, the joy of small wins, like getting through the day without breaking down. In these moments, Sarah began to understand a powerful truth. Positivity isn't about ignoring the difficulties. It's about acknowledging them and choosing to focus on what you can control. Each day, she made the choice to face the challenges ahead, knowing she had the power to choose her reaction. Her mindset started changing from one of victimhood to one of empowerment. She wasn't letting the hardships dictate her life. Instead, she was shaping her perspective and finding strength in even the smallest victories. Part 3. The power of reframing. Turning setbacks into opportunities. One of the most powerful tools in the arsenal of positivity is the ability to reframe in a situation. Reframing is the art of changing the way you perceive a problem, transforming a setback into an opportunity for growth. And this is exactly what Sarah began doing. As she continued her journey, Sarah faced more obstacles. Her mother's condition worsened, and she was still struggling to keep up with work. But instead of seeing these as insurmountable hurdles, Sarah began to reframe her perspective. Instead of viewing her job as a burden, she saw it as an opportunity to learn new skills, build resilience, and push past her limits. She stopped thinking of her mother's illness as something that was taking away from her life, and began to see it as a chance to deepen their bond, to make memories, and to cherish every moment they had together. This reframing wasn't always easy, and at times it felt unnatural. But Sarah learned that every time she reframed a challenge, it lost some of its power to overwhelm her. Reframing didn't mean that everything magically got better. It didn't mean the obstacles went away. But it did mean that Sarah was no longer a passive participant in her own life. She was an active creator of her reality. And that's the essence of the secret power of positivity. The world doesn't change when you shift your mindset, but you do. Part 4. The Ripple Effect. How positivity can transform your relationships. Positivity has a ripple effect. It doesn't just impact your personal growth, it changes how you interact with others. As Sarah's mindset shifted, so did her relationships. She found herself more patient with her friends, more understanding with her coworkers, and more loving with her family. She also began attracting positivity. People around her started to notice the shift in her energy. Her friends commented on how calm she seemed, how she no longer appeared stressed out all the time. They admired how she managed to find light even on the darkest days. Without realizing it, Sarah had become a beacon of positivity to those around her. But it wasn't just about others. It was about Sarah finding peace in herself. By letting go of the constant need to control everything and embracing the power of positivity, Sarah found that she could handle life's unpredictability with grace. Her relationships deepened as she stopped looking for external validation and instead cultivated self-love and acceptance. Positivity wasn't just a tool for survival. It was a key to thriving in all areas of life. The Croissant. Part 5. The New Dawn. Embracing the power within you. As the months passed, Sarah's life transformed in ways she never imagined. She became a person who faced challenges with resilience and an open heart. She didn't just survive the storm, she learned to dance in the rain. Her mother's health stabilized, and she was able to enjoy their time together with newfound appreciation. Work became a place of purpose, and Sarah no longer felt like she was merely treading water. She was swimming, thriving, and embracing the journey. Through it all, Sarah learned that the secret power of positivity is not about avoiding difficulties, but about recognizing that you have the strength to face them with hope, resilience, and a transformed perspective. As we wrap up this story, I want you to remember, the key to changing your life lies within you. It's about choosing to see the world not as a series of challenges to overcome, but as a series of opportunities to grow. Every situation, no matter how negative it seems, holds the potential for transformation. It's all about how you choose to perceive it. So, I encourage you today to embrace the power of positivity. Start small, shift your mindset, and watch as your world begins to shift in ways you never thought possible. And remember, just like Sarah, you too can transform your mindset and your life, no matter the situation. Conclusion: if Sarah's journey resonated with you, let us know how positivity has impacted your life in the comments below. And if you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more inspiring content that will help you unlock the power within you. Stay positive and keep growing. The best is yet to come. One no.